Welcome back to Make Money Online. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you always know when we post a new video. Tension is building in the crypto atmosphere and everybody feels it. The last couple of weeks have been quite interesting, thrilling even for crypto enthusiasts, and blew critics away. Everything that happened has impacted the whole digital asset group. Before these rallies took place, we would speculate and would try to zoom in order to get a clearer picture of the base, looking at charts, partnerships, escrow, whale alerts, but it can be extremely difficult to do so. Looking from afar didn't make it any easier. There were no clues of what will happen in the next move on any crypto, even though we knew in which direction it's all going, especially XRP. While nothing was forthcoming from XRP, even as other crypto took to their own strides, it made people take the position to just wait and see, trying to master patience. People racked up more coins as the coin got cheaper. This begs the question of what is enough XRP to hold. A reasonable amount is relative and connected to time. Sitting down to do a whole calculation can be quite difficult. There are too many variables to be encountered with every step. What's important is that in this case with XRP, it doesn't really matter how much XRP you're holding. It'll be all about how long you're able to hold it. As an example, if the goal is to be a millionaire, somebody who holds 100,000 XRP would only have to wait until XRP hits $10, which in my opinion would easily happen with the next bull run, not utility run. Which before the events of December last year and early January, a couple of weeks ago, we would have said, and it still could happen any day now. If a person holds 1,000 XRP, they would need 1,000 XRP price, which in my opinion could also happen after full global adoption. So after cross-border payments, beyond securities and derivatives, and just before why do I want to be cashing out into fiat? The time frame for this movement, in my humble opinion, couldn't be longer than 15 years. So within 15 years, your plus or minus $270 would give you $1 million. That's a great boost. Becoming a millionaire with XRP is possible, with a small bag or a big bag. Either way, just the time frame is different. Of course, the longer the wait, the bigger the chance that something could go wrong, but let's not start jinxing things now. Studying crypto can consume time and energy, and I want to set the record straight. It's because of all the time and energy the XRP community has put into it that I'm able to be content with my investment. So many take this for granted, as if all the information available which is being brought to them comes without any effort, without any energy or time consumption. They'll reply with link or source instead of asking politely and thanking them for it. Holding a large amount of cryptocurrency has its own disadvantages. Like it always happens in life, happy moments don't last forever. Everything in life happens in cycles. So my thoughts would wander and I would think of the things that would or could come next. You wonder while waiting, how and when will I cash out? How could the price development of XRP go? Do I want to swing trade? What if I could reach my target amount and could cash out? What should I do then? What about taxes? How much would that be? What are my daily withdrawal limits on the exchanges? How much XRP do I want to keep for as long as possible? Oh, now that I've got the cash, how do I spend it? Or now that I've got the cash, what's the best way to hold it? And how do the wealthy stay wealthy for generations? Each and every question is very important, and every person should prepare him or herself for all that is about to come. We believe holding is the way. Don't waste this once-in-a-generation opportunity of wealth creation on materialistic consumable goods. There's just so much you can prepare for by buying a large amount of XRP or any other altcoin. Before you settle down into a frivolous spending of your income, make sure you've secured your future and your children's future. You don't need $1 million to buy 10,000 XRP right now, but that could be the case soon enough if you don't hop on the train before it rises. If you don't have $1 million, buy $100 worth or $10 worth. Don't waste it. Be smart with that money. In case you didn't know, the easiest way to make more money is with money. Unless you're some pop artist or an ex-president, working for money will not make you wealthy. Working with money can. If you want to get out of the daily routine of punching the clock at the factory, be smart and invest wise. Educate yourself before you reach that point of cashing out. Don't believe for a second that a bear market is hard and tough. This is what pretty much discourages people from holding. A bear market is nothing compared to a bull market. Holding your bag of XRP while it's worth 90% of your investment is easy. It actually makes you stronger and focused in the long run. The big picture. Doing the exact same while your bag of XRP has 10, 20, 50, or 100 times worth is unimaginably hard. What if your investment rose 10-fold and you're waiting for it to go 20-fold in order to cash out? But then a correction happens and it goes down to 6-fold. What will you do then? We don't know for sure if XRP will go 100-fold, 1,000-fold, or even 10,000-fold. Time will tell, but we believe it will surpass all our expectations. What I do know is that researching during a bull market is as equally important as during a bear market. Knowing what price impact certain changes had on the utility side of XRP. keeping track of the daily volume of XRP, how many banks are using XRP, how many investment firms are active. Are pension funds using XRP as an investment tool? Are securities traded with XRP? What is Ripple's next focus? All these and more are questions which you need to ask yourself when you want to cash out or want to make a plan for cashing out your XRP. Should you hold out instead? It will help you to decide on how much of a percentage you're going to take out of your XRP portfolio. It will give you an idea of how much longer for full adoption. Do you want to wait for full adoption? Do you need to wait for full adoption? A sense of what kind of period needs to be bridged will help with your decision to keep XRP. Ripple has set things in motion and is done with building the pipelines. Value can flow at any moment over the XRP just by choosing the ODL option, but now we're thinking about the luxury issues which we'll run into, and the responsible decisions we'll need to make with our future wealth. Here's a daily chart, but please be noted that the target of $13 is a long-term price movement. In the daily chart, corrective wave of 2 has been completed in the range of 17 cents, and the price is forming up the first uptrend in wave 3. After monitoring the details, the first ascending wave has been completed in the range of 37 cents, and the retracement has been completed in the range of 26 cents, with a truncated C wave, and is currently completing wave 3. First, the first confirmation to change the price trend is the range of 38 cents, which is probably what will happen in this uptrend. Second, to get to the confirmation for changes in the main trend, the price must cross the range of 68 cents, which is the end of wave B. In this case, hopefully, we can expect the $13 target price. Third, if the price crosses the range of 26 cents, the downtrend can be extended up to the range of 15 cents. This range is equal to 1.618 Fibonacci ratios of the wave A from point 2, which is an important price range. As XRP has shown up before with a bear flag that confirmed bearishly to the downside and already reached the targets, XRP USD has now somewhat recovered within the structure and is building an interesting formation on the local time frame perspective here. Interesting also because of trading aspects, therefore we detected all of the important levels and likely outcomes we should consider. Overall, XRP USD has formed a good formation out of trading aspects, and this formation can be either traded aggressively with immediate entry or conservatively with entry after confirmation. Although the aggressive entry is also possible here, the conservative will be much smarter, as it'll point to the final setup to move on with. When XRP USD reaches the lower targets, it has to elevate how it'll move on from there, and if there comes a possible stabilization that cannot be passed away, or XRP sets up to form further bearish movements, for now we should consider the head and shoulder formation coming up, and when this happens, the targets to be reached. It will be interesting to see. In all cases, be prepared. It's coming, and it's better to be 3 hours too early than 1 minute too late. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that notification bell. What's your opinion on holding XRP? Let us know in the comments below. While you're here, go ahead and check out one of our other great videos. We'll see you next time.
Hollywood Carson.